In this video, we're going to be using Master Soap Creations Cherry Freeze and the O.R.e.n razor. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB, and thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And this is a brand new soap brand to me, Master Soap Creations out of South Africa. This was kindly sent to me by Silky Creamy. So thank you, Silky. He has a YouTube channel. I will link it below. And this one again is Cherry Freeze. Very good scent strength on this soap. I would call it high, like the cherry hits you right out of the gate, and then you get the menthol. So for some people, because it's cherry and menthol, it might remind you of a Hall's cough drop or something like that. But for me, mostly I get the cherry and then a little bit of the menthol. But it is nicely scented in terms of strength for sure. And there's a look at the pour. It's a soft to medium in its consistency or firmness. And actually it comes at a very great price. This is available at West Coast Shaving for $16.99 for 6 ounces. 6 ounces, I like that. Or $2.83 an ounce on our cost chart, which is exceptional. And again, this is out of South Africa. I have no idea how they can afford to get a soap to North America for $2.83 an ounce. That is quite remarkable. Again, 170 grams or 6 ounces. Nice size, nice label. We'll show you the ingredients right here. It is a tallow-based soap, and it made a good lather really easily. So honestly, in terms of base, I am impressed because it just came together really easily. Reminded me of Shannon, Stirling, something like that. Just made a really creamy lather quite easily with minimal effort, and that always it means something to me. Now, when I Googled this, I saw that it pointed me to West Coast Shaving and Yaki, South Africa, or Yachi, excuse me. I'm not sure if there's a relationship there beyond maybe this artisan makes the soaps for Yachi or it's part of Yachi's company. I'm not sure, but I'm actually impressed with the way the lather is on this soap. So we'll use that today. We're also going to be using the O.R.e.n razor, which is an Artist Club style razor. You see that very wide blade there, wide this way. And it sits in there like that, sort of a floating design. You push it in and then there's some nubs, and the nubs sort of go down in the slots of the blade. And it comes in a box like this, and it comes with 3 plates total. There's a 1-dot plate, which is of course the most mild, 2-dot, which is the mid-level, and then 3-dot, which is the most efficient. And it comes with a device here to help you remove the blade. If I can get it out here. Like so. So you can sort of pull the blade out if you please, and a couple of extra screws because that's how the plate is held on. And this particular one called the O.R.e.n, and that stands for Occam's Razor Enhanced Nano. That's a lot to say, or O.R.e.n. 316 stainless, lifetime warranty. I got it at Classic Shaving for $109. It is machined, hand machined and assembled in the US according to the marketing. So we will give this a go today and see what sort of shaver it is. Let's get right into it. So we're going to start out just by applying some water, and we have our standard 24 hours of growth. And again, this is just plain water, nothing special. Links for the products will be below. And again, I was very impressed with how easy this lathered. It was quite good. We're using today the Ronin X brush, and this is from Dark Sanctum. Of course, that handle style is inspired by the Paladin brush. I want to make sure I always give credit to, you know, the things that are, or where things were inspired or what they were inspired from. And I tell you what, the scent is rather pleasant. If you like cherry, it is a sort of booming, I would call it almost a candy type cherry, but for me that's pleasant. I can see where people might make a connection with a cough drop if you get the menthol in it. Depends on how well you can pick up the menthol. But overall, I mean, the lather, it made a lather so easily. Because, you know, earlier this week I used the Zingari, the vegan base, which is a very good base. But it takes me a little more effort to lather those sort of skin foody soaps. And so I really prefer these sort of soaps that just yield a lather very easily. I don't know if you could see the sheen on that, but this is impressive, I have to say. For the cost, $2.83, $16.99 for 6 ounces. Coming all the way from South Africa, that's pretty remarkable, I have to say. And you know me, I love it when you can get a nice product for a very good price. And I think this is a very good price, especially since it's coming all the way from South Africa. And again, West Coast Shaving has it, and hopefully they'll carry other scents as well. This is a brand based on the way the base looks today, or the ease of use is what really impressed me, because I got a really good lather so easy, and I like that. I like that. Some of them, again, I like some of the newer skin foodie bases, but I don't like how finicky they can be. I'd rather just come in here and, you know, make an easy lather and just get on with the shave, enjoy myself, and not have to be too careful about how much water I put in it. Can you hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. That's quite loud. Feels pretty good. I must say, it's an unusual feeling there with that blade floating. I don't know, it's just kind of unusual. When I say floating, I mean it's held in there tight. It's not going to come out, but it's not really pressed between two plates is what I mean. And it feels pretty good. Not bad at all. I'm definitely getting some blade feel. And I don't know if you can hear the razor, but I can hear it quite well. Feels good in the hand, actually. I'm liking it. The handle is a little bit, takes some getting used to. I'm gripping it on the sides. You know, I think the handle takes some getting used to, but that's pretty enjoyable. Can you hear that? Just trying to be quiet, because you never know if the camera can pick up the feedback. Really nice. Kind of, some people say this looks like a potato peeler, and I can understand that. Can you hear that? A lot of feedback. And I think it's because, I think that is precisely because the razor isn't pressed firmly between two plates. So you're going to get a little more chatter there. Now, some people are very averse to what they call blade chatter, or the blade maybe moving around a little bit. For me, it feels fine. I'm not having any problems with it. And I'm also beginning to feel the menthol for the soap. The soap is plenty slick enough, so no problem with that. I must say, the Master Soap Creation soap here, for the price, you know, it seems to be a really nice value. We'll see how the shave goes, but based on first impressions, favorable. I'm definitely digging the... Now, I like the scent. But again, I would be... just know that this is a stout cherry scent with menthol in it. And so it might not be everybody's cup of tea. Because for some, I promise you, some people will get this and say, this smells like a cough drop, because the menthol and the cherry sort of resembling what you would remind yourself, or it would remind you of like maybe a Hall's cough drop to some. But for me, I'm actually finding the scent to be pleasant. There's good menthol in it, and not bad at all, honestly. Very nice. And we're going to, since we're already at 8 minutes, we've been yapping a lot. We're going to sort of pick up the pace and not spend all day lathering on this pass. We'll just get it applied, but there's some good moisture in that lather, and it was easy to make. So I have to say, I'm impressed with the soap, and at the cost. Wow, you know, $2.83 an ounce, under $3 an ounce, all the way from South Africa. How can they do that? Or does it just mean everybody else is putting a lot more in their pocket? You know, maybe that's the case. That's okay. But this one, I gotta say, I'm digging it. I tell you right now, I will try more of these soaps. And thank you, Silky, for introducing me to the soap. I always appreciate when I am introduced to a soap that, you know, has a good value. You know, like you're getting a lot for what you're paying for. And I think in this case you are. I saw John Latherhog use this the other day for the West Coast Shaving channel. And I don't recall him having any issues with it, and I'm not either. So I must say, I'll definitely, give this soap a try in the future more. So let's pick up the pace a little bit here in pass 2, which is typically, now on my cheek, I'm going across the grain because the grain runs up and down. We'll go across the grain on cheeks. On my neck, I'll go up this way. And the grain runs that way, so I'm going across the grain there too. I am liking the razor though. I don't think you need to use much pressure with it. Just sort of let it do its cutting. Hope you can hear that feedback. I'm being quiet every now and then just to see if you can hear that feedback. I am having an enjoyable first run with it. If I were to have buyer's remorse, I would already be feeling it, and I don't. $100, $109. It is all stainless, so it's going to be, should be pretty durable. And it's using that Artist Club style blade, which we all know and love, or at least those of us who have been around. If you're new, just Google Artist Club style blade or Feather Professional. Feather Professional is the blade. I don't know if I mentioned that. Not bad. A lot of feedback on this razor, that's for sure. But so far I am finding it to be enjoyable. I'm not having any grip issues. Even though it's smooth, I'm not really having any grip issues so far. The razor is pretty enjoyable. I think I'm feeling more blade with this razor than what was the one I used the other day? The Enoch. Definitely feeling more blade on this one, which I like. But it's a different experience because of the sort of floating nature of that blade not being clamped down. So that's cool. Like I say, the soap here has really impressed me. It's not often that I am introduced to a soap where they, to me, new artisan. I don't know how long they've been making these soaps, but for me, it's a new artisan, and they didn't come out of the gate with the $4 to $5 or plus soap. That is a very good thing. And honestly, when someone comes right out of the gate with the $4 to $5 an ounce soap, it's usually, I'm like, come on, give us some time to get to know you before you do that. But this one, very well priced. I'm getting some really good cooling now too, so very nice chilling on the face, which I'm liking a lot. And both the soap and razor today are going well. And I want to mention again, for those of you who are still here at 13 minutes, I will be, by the time you're seeing this, I am driving probably, if you're watching it in the morning anyway, morning to afternoon, on my way to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Corolla is actually where it is, Pine Island. And hopefully we'll have a good vacation in store with family. We shall see. So it will take me a little bit longer to get back, watch your, respond to your comments, I should say. And also I probably won't be able to check out many videos. So as I said yesterday, have no fear. I'm still here. I will still be watching people's videos and supporting them as best I can. And I do a ton of that every single day. But during this week, I probably won't catch many of them. So just wanted to let you know in case you're like, CDB just stopped watching my videos all of a sudden. Well, it's because I'm on vacation and I probably won't be getting up quite as early as I normally do. I get up very early and I try to catch as many videos as I can. I try to catch up with a little work. And then I come in here after a couple hours and get my shave on when my wife gets up. I must say, from the perspective of first run with this o.r.e.n, I'm liking it. I tried I think Classic Shaving has or Occam's razor, whichever you want to call it. Classic Shaving sells the Occam's razors, but I tried the Hiram Commander. I didn't really like that razor. Now, keep in mind, I had the 2 plate on it and not the 3. The 3 plate is more to my liking. So I might have liked that razor with the 3 plate, but I only had the 2 And this one I like a lot more. And I do like the decision on the o.r.e.n to, take the middle out of that handle to reduce the weight a little bit. That's a good call, I think. I think the original Occam has that handle is solid, if I'm not mistaken. And I think they've made some, changes to this razor. One, I think it being made in the U.S., so that's always nice. And again, I'm every now and then I'm reminded when I stop shaving of the menthol cooling I'm getting here, which I'm getting quite a bit of, and it's feeling good, honestly. I've really had a positive experience with this first go with Master Soap Creations out of South Africa. The base, in terms of slickness, ease of use, cost, very, very good. Very, very good. I really can't think of anything to complain about. Priced right, ease of use, high, slick, strong scent. There's nothing to complain about. So I will be trying more of these soon. And again, thank you, Silky, for introducing me to this brand. I really appreciate it. And, I'm always excited when you can get a really decent soap at a good price, which this one appears to be. All right, let me rinse, then we'll come back and get into the post. Stay tuned. And all right, we are back in off cam. We did a warm water rinse to get off the soap, and then we applied the alum, no stinging, so that was a super smooth shave. Followed the alum with a cold water rinse, and then toweled off with our Lancaster towel prior to using the Thayer's Magic, because it's made by witches. I have to say, extremely favorable first impressions of Master Soap Creations Cherry Freeze. If you like cherry and menthol, it is a winner. The base was easy to use. It is inexpensive. Big thumbs up. I mean, I really enjoyed this a lot. The razor today was also enjoyable. It was my first run with the o.r.e.n. That is Occam's Razor Enhanced Nano with the Artist Club style blade, Feather Artist Club. Really, really good shave with it. Good feedback. It's not super heavy because of this hollowed out area. I liked it. With the 3-plate was really, really enjoyable. Of course, we used our Ronin X brush from Dark Sanctum. I enjoyed that. And we shall finish it off today with Stirling Strawberry Lemonade, because I just got it the other day and I figured let's use it. And we're going to have a fun scent going today. We'll throw a little bit of that on, and we're going to be off to the races. And again, I'll probably be traveling when you see this. So hopefully I'm traveling to good weather. Let's hope. Let's be positive. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, I've been your host, CDB, reminding you, it's your shave. Do it your way. And as always, God bless.